Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you guys about Mile 22 and my movie experience. So, Mile 22 is an action packed movie about a team trying to get from point A to point B in a very short amount of time. 10 minutes. That's how long you have to get a whole story in and do your best to get the audience's attention. And I think that this movie did a very good job. I think Mark Wahlberg, playing as James Silva, did a very good job. There's a bunch of good actors and actresses in this movie. I think that they had a very good cast, and I think that overall it was a good movie. It got a 6.1 on IMDb, and I think that that's a good rating, especially since this is an action movie and it is 2018. And so, when you're rating a movie, you have to be very careful on the storyline, the editing, the music, and just the overall film. And I think a 6 is a very good, even rating for this movie. Um, like talked about in my other movie reviews, plot twist. This one had really loved it. I think if you're going to go see this movie, you should probably be expecting a good ending. Now, the beginning to middle of this movie wasn't fantastic. It was very predictable, and you knew what the characters were going to do, how they were going to react, and what the antagonist was going to do to try and prevent them from getting to point B. In saying that, the end of this movie, there it was unbelievable. I loved the outcome. I loved how they set up the whole thing. It was a very good movie. It could have been more. It could have given more detail to each character, and it, once the climax hit, I think that it should have really just. What am I trying to say? I think that once the climax hit, we didn't feel as connected to each character, so we didn't really feel for them when they died. Spoiler alert, I'm going to put that in the description, but I think that each movie you need to have very good character development, especially if they're going to die and not be in the movie anymore. So as each one of these characters were dying, you really didn't care. There was no real bond between the audience and the character. Now, if Mark Wahlberg had died, we would have been like, "Oh my God, it's Mark Wahlberg. His character never dies." That would have been very unexpected, which is something that I think in 2018 in movies we need to see happen a couple of times, especially in a movie like this, since it's something new and it's something out of the ordinary, especially since we've been having a lot of very bad stories in each movie that has been coming out. Now, I'm not saying that this movie's story failed to execute the things that we needed to know. I think that each 10-minute segment of this movie, it was great. It had emotion, it had action, it had comedy, and I think that this movie really nailed each one of those categories individually perfectly. But if they had, say, more character bonding time, and it wasn't just boom 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 boom, we would have been able to enjoy ourselves and sit in that theater and really feel the emotion from each character. And at the end, you're just like, eh, you're not gonna go home and talk about it to your friends or your family. You're just gonna be sitting there like, I just spent $5 on Tuesday in the middle of the afternoon with a couple of my buddies, and I really didn't see a point in it. But now I've seen the movie, and I recommend that you go see it too, especially if you like action movies. And I think that you should go see it if you want to just have an hour and a half of your life to watch this movie. If you have extra time, go do it. If not, it's not something you really need to see for 2018. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.